Good morning, fellies and fellers, and welcome to another edition of This New Cabin. That's right. So, if you've been keeping up with all the stuff, this is July 6th. Yeah. I guess you know what day that is. Monday. I hate Mondays. Well, actually, today has been a good day so far. Got up kind of early up here, and y'all saw that I was working on getting the porch set, and I had put one log in on the front part, and I was ready to put the rest of them. It just got too hot yesterday. Today's going to be mid to upper 80s, a little bit better than the 90s. So, anyways, I got it all put together. Yay. All I got to do is bury all my stuff right here. Boop, doop, 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 doop. And it's got a nice little lean to it. I know it doesn't look like it, but it actually has a nice little lean to it. So, yeah, that's going to be the front porch. So, the boards won't be exactly high enough to match. So what I'm going to do is when I put the boards in there and then I get right here, I'll put like a block step in right here, wherever the door is going to be, and I'll make the block a little bit longer. I'll make it thick. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Also, first thing I did when I got up here today, put some new corn down, because it was just about beat up and gone. So I put 50 more pounds of corn down there, and just for get some jiggles, I have another full bag right there. That's the one I just put in there, but brand new 50-pound bag right there. That's the one I brought up yesterday, and I had the one up here from the day before. So, looking around here on what all I got to do, I got some cleanup back here to get done, and yeah, we're getting her going. Let's see what else I got to do. I gotta cut a branch from over on this, just a little thin branch, so I can cover that little area up. Throw some leaves in there and cover that up. That way it's can't get as many critters in there. Right now I can get snakes and all kinds of stuff, which it doesn't really matter because it's under the floorboards, and everything's so tight, there's nothing getting in there anyway. So I really don't care about it. It's just aesthetics. I could take that little board out when I get another board when I'm cutting, and stick, just take that one out and put another one in there. It's no biggie. I can do either or. I don't want to give myself too much to do. I got enough. So anyways, up the hill over here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trees laying down that I can start cutting wall logs for. I'm gonna cut that off. I didn't even see that. But anyways, I got to get some logs going. There is a big elm tree, which elm is what I want to use. This is elm right here. These big, long, tall, straight trees. Well, there's one over there up the hill. Boop, boop, boop. And that thing is pretty wide at the base. I mean, real wide. A little bit more than 16 inches, but that's okay. Because I can cut it off until, it gets down right around 16 inches. So when I roll the log over and wasabi some boards in there. But anyways, the tree goes up, then crooks sideways, and then goes up again. And it's rather tall, and it's on a downhill slope. So when I drop it, I'm going to drop it to where it kind of spins and lays over, so it won't break up as much of the tree that I need. Other than that, watched a couple of deer this morning while I've been doing this. They went across right up here. And more bear tracks down there where the apples is at. Tons of deer tracks and raccoon tracks down here. So I know that there's a lot of deer, some raccoons down in there. There was even a fox track down in there. I know it was a fox track because it was about yay big around. Coyote tracks are a little bit bigger, so it's a fox. So we got a fox, raccoons, deer, and bear up here right now, and we do have coyotes. And yeah, so I've been after it. I still gotta go up here, bring down all that brush, all the extra logs, get them down here. Start cutting I've got some logs like this that are sitting up there. They're about 5 foot tall. I need to bring those down, cut those like this, only a little taller for what I'm going to do out here. Now, I've got an idea for the deck back here, but we're going to put that on hold. But what I'm going to do is when I put the boards across over here, right, they're going to be about yay high, about 2.5 inch slabs of wood, right? So when I get it up there, these boards are going to go this way. When I come out here to the deck where it's at over here, they're going to go this way. So I don't really want to try and, it's more of a pain in the butt to try and get them even with the logs out in here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this next shot over here, the logs a little higher. We'll cut this one off where it needs to go. That one's all right. I'm just going to dress that little piece up. I don't really have to, but since we're going to have enough space in there for 2 boards, what I'm going to do is I will have a board here, and then these boards will come over, so it'll be kind of like a step up, a little step up to get out here on the deck. No big deal. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That, or make those a little lower, a little lower, a little lower, and make it really close to the dirt over here. And then bring it out, and it won't be so high, and make a step down. Just overhang the last board over here to where it's a step down. I could do either way. Half a dozen of one, 6 of the other. It would be kind of like a little neater to have a little step down, so I might do that. But the only problem is, to kind of keep this stuff really stabilized, you make this, and it's stable, but not all that great at being stable. So what I did is I run a spike through here into that, and one over here into that, so it all ties together. This ain't moving. So when we come over here, if I make it lower, right? If I make it lower, I got nothing to nail to over here except for the posts. That's okay, well and good, but if I make it a little higher, I can, now I might have to cut this log right here. So it'll be a step up. It's okay, I cut one here. That one over there is going to be just right. Don't care about it, because this is going to have extra board pieces here. So I might just kind of cut this off, cut up and about halfway on this log here. Just cut it halfway, and that'll accept the logs in here for the step up, right? Now it'll probably be about 6-inch step up, maybe 8 inches, which is actually a stair height. But you walk out, step up, and then you're going on the deck in the back. But the deck is one of the last things I'm going to do. So I wanted to get this made when I get a chance, whenever. I'll be busting up the boards and put the boards in here. Then the stair pieces that I have over there that I was going to make the stairs for over here, I'm going to cut those short, and I think I'm going to put them over in here. Because if I have to, you know, it'll just be little, maybe 2 steps, 3 steps maybe. I think there'll be a top step that'll match these boards up here. And then there'll be a middle step, and then I'll put one down on the bottom just for good measure. And it won't come out so far, right? Won't come out so far. And the plan is where my four-wheeler is sitting. See, if I have the stairs come out to about right in here, that'll be great. From here to here, right? Now my four-wheeler, I will be able to drive right around here. I'm going to move that log, either pull it, cut it, push it, or something, and cut a wider opening in here to where I can get a four-wheeler down in and around and go down the hill if I need to. In case I shoot a deer or a bear down there, down the hill, I can, in the wintertime or even in the fall where there's all kinds of leaves and stuff, I'm going to bring up a plastic toboggan. And we're going to hook a big old rope onto it. And that way when I drive down there, right, all the way down to the bottom, I can hook that put the deer or the bear on that toboggan, grab a hold of it with the four-wheeler, and drag it completely up here. And then I could potentially drag it all the way up to, I could drag it across the bridge, and on the other side of the bridge, I could have my trailer, my little trailer that I'm going to bring up, and have it there to transport the animal down to the house so I can process it. So, I don't think I'm going to need a toboggan for a squirrel, a raccoon, a fox, a coyote. Don't have to do that. Bobcat, no. Mountain lion, I don't want to shoot it, but if it does come in at me, I will have to crack off a round or two. So, yeah, my trailer is coming along. I'm waiting on inner tubes for the tires. I just want to tube it. Makes me feel better. Spend a little bit of extra time and money and get it done. Because I would rather have it tubed. That way, if I catch anything on the tires, even though they're brand new, if I catch anything on the tires, then all I got to do is pull the tube out, and I can fix it like a bicycle tire. Just put a patch on it, put it back in there, and go, go, go. So, yeah. So anyways, I got, from all this, I got this a little bit to clean up, left to go over here. These I'm going to put off to the side over here for when I get going on the deck out back. One of those is from over here. I got to grab the other one and bring it over. And yeah, I got some more stuff I got to split up, not much, and I got to stack all that. And when I get the trailer going, all this little wood right here is going to go down, and I'm going to use that in the little fireplace we got down there at the house. And some of it I'll keep up here. I'll split it all up into kindling. So, yeah, we'll do something like that. And like I said, I'm still going on yada yada. My next row, this was row number 5. I just had a spider on. The whole web was, I must have pushed the camera into a spider web. But anyways, no, we're 5, okay. A cord of wood is 3 foot wide, 6 foot tall, and 9 feet long. My piles here are a bit over 6 foot tall right here. And they are 11 feet long and 16, well, about 20 inches and 20 inches. So that's more than the 3 foot. That's 40 inches. So if I take 40 inches by 6 by 10, it's 1 cord, 2 cords. About what I have here is about 2.5 cords, maybe. 2 1/4, 2.5. Because the board lengths vary. So we'll just call that 2 cords, and we're working on cord number 3. I should have 4 to 5 cords, which will put the wood pile clean on up into here for the winter. And I'm going to be cutting up and busting up wood for down at the house. Or I've got a fire pit down there, and sometimes we need a little bit bigger fire. So anyways, I have yet to celebrate the 4th of July up here, because I've been up here. 4th of July, I was down the house and was really subdued. But pop bottle rockets, oh my God, we got pop bottle rockets. This is all from last year. These are some of the pop bottle rockets that I had in the other cabin. And when it burned up, it didn't burn up my pop bottle rockets. But I've still got, hang on, I've still got about 7 or 8 grosses of pop bottle rockets sitting at the house. So, yeah, here so you can see. So I've still got a bunch of fireworks left from last year's 4th of July. So, I guess in honor of the 4th of July up here, let's fire something off here. We'll just put it right there. That's good. So, whistle and pop bottle rocket. Here we go. I'm going to aim it right at the trees. So, there we go. Well, that didn't whistle very much. So, let's try another one. They're supposed to whistle. Supposed to whistle and take off a little bit better than that. So, here we go. Attempt number 2. Happy 4th of July! Well, it's the 6th, but well, that threw that fuse right at me. But that's okay. We are just ha 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 ha, doopy doo, yay! So, anyways, we've got all kinds of pop bottle rockets. There's some actual firecrackers in there. So we are just hammering away. So, oh, here, we can do this. Let's see. How well can we do this? Okay. See that? Can you see that all right? Yeah. Put it up over here. Okay. Let's see how well you guys can see me. Oh, not too great. So, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna? Oh, well, I guess I can do it here. I just move a couple logs out the way. Yeah. Okay. Yada yada. Be right back. Doopy doo. Here we go. Doopy doo. Now we're really going to celebrate the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July! Woo-hoo! I'm not worried about shooting up in the air up here. It's nothing but hills. So, yeah. Yep. Hey, old 30-06 round right there. If you don't believe me, there it is. 30-06. So, yeah, we're just up here having a blast now. So, yeah, we're just having fun. 4th of July bullet. But, yeah, that right there, that'll scare off the animals for about an hour. So, I'm not worried about it. Let's see, rest of the day. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit easier to do what I want to do, which is go up there and pull them logs down, cut those trees up, pull them down. I've already got some down on the bottom, so I could pull those over there potentially. But today, I think I'm going to go up here, start pulling down some of this, these tree limbs and stuff. Get them put up here, bring down some of these logs and stuff for cutting up and whatnot. So, yeah, we're going to just be playing around today. So I'm playing with fireworks and guns. I mean, all I'm drinking right now is a Monster. I only have a couple beers up here, so can't get stupid. Can't get crazy. But, I just thought I'd do my own little celebration. Y'all get to see my celebration. Woo-hoo! So, hey, there's a deer. I could shoot it. No, it's not hunting season. If I shot it now and somebody watched this video, they'd be like, oh, we're calling the game warden. Every once in a while they get up in here, but not quite up here. They come across and they're right over there at the second pump station right here. And all they'd have to do is walk across. But so far, nobody knows that this cabin's here. They're all going up to the old cabin going, what happened? Where's he going up there? So they're all going all the way up. There's a big ditch, and the mining company cut that ditch out, put two big berms so you can't get a bridge across it, right? You can't get a bridge across it. Because, I mean, it's pretty steep, and then it goes, and then it's steep down the other side. But it ends up in a meadow up there. So they're all going up there going, where the hell does he keep going every day? Nobody knows about my bridge over here, except for one neighbor. And he's keeping his mouth closed because he wants to come up here and use this during hunting season too. And I also have some friends that want to come up here and borrow the cabin for hunting. One guy wants to bring up his kid, have him get his first deer this year. I said, you can get whatever deer you want, but you keep your butt off them big deer that I want up there. So I'm going to have to come up here early in the season and get my big deer, find out when they're going to be around. And, yeah, we're going to start doing that. But I'm getting this all set up for this winter where me and a few other people can enjoy it. And we're getting all the, everything ready for this next year. I want, God forbid anything happens to this thing. Next year, I don't have to come up here and build this. I can just come up here, split some wood, and start drying it out for later on in during the hunting season, and use the wood that I've got up here and enjoy some camping out. That would be awesome. So now that I got a metal detector, I want to spend a lot more time metal detecting, which I'll probably go on the next day or so. But yeah, we're getting a crank in here. So as soon as I can get these walls up to 6 foot or a little bit better, and finish the porch off, I can do this deck. I can do it next year. It won't take probably a week to put together. And yeah, I think it'll do a lot better. So we are just hanging out, doing a lot of nothing. Because I worked my butt off this morning on this over here. And coming down the trail here, this is where I was dragging up all them logs. But turn around, this is kind of what it's going to look like. If you notice, see, there's kind of a slope. Over on this end, it's not as much of a slope as it is over there. That's all right. It can come from a slope to kind of straight. Doesn't make a difference. It's just a porch. As long as it's pretty straight, but I do want a little bit of a drop off. That way, when I put the eaves over the top of this, when the rain comes down, it'll run off instead of blah. And then the wood that I'm going to put on there, I'm not going to square them up. I'm just going to leave them however with the bark on them. Kind of like this piece right here. We'll just put the big flatter piece up on top, right? And we'll just put them slide them together as close as I can get them. And later on, when the bark starts falling off, I'll have gaps in it. Doesn't matter. I don't care about it outside. It's the inside that I was worried about. So, yeah. Let's see. This month going to be hot and heavy on let's get the walls up. We'll get it all ready for I should have the porch done this month easily. I should have the walls up easily. We're going to have at least the trusses put up. So then I can, this next month, I'm going to get a mill. So I can start milling the boards for the roof. That is going to be a major feat. I can do it like I did the last one, but I'm not gonna slat them like this. I want them like this on there, and there's a couple ways that I can do that. And it wouldn't take too much of nothing to get it done. I could do it. I just need them cut straight though, to do it this other way. So I will have to have a mill, or I can buy a bunch of like 1 by 12s, 1 by 8s, 1 by 10s, something like that, and just make them. I'll have to have 16 footers, and then figure out how many I need, and make my roof out of that. But for the moment, we're just going to do what we need to do over here. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Since I got the trailer going, we'll get that all going, and la-di-da. So, anywho's and anyways, I think I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day up here. I got some things down at the house I'm going to do, but that's tomorrow. I got to mow the lawn and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably do some cleanup. I need to get a bunch of this stuff down. I've got stuff over here. I've got stuff over here to get down. I got a tree right there that I need to cut up and bring down. There's another one above it. I didn't fall that one, but it's a good tree. I can cut that one up, bring it down. I've got all this stuff up here to cut up, all my cherry wood. I have this oak to take care of. I've got trees over there to cut up and bring down. I might just do that today. Just cut up those trees over there and start bringing them down and start putting more on the walls either today or tomorrow or the next day. We're going to come into some days where it's going to be rain. So I want to kind of do a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow maybe. But tomorrow's going to be mostly down at the house, and then we got like 3 days of rain, 4 days of rain. Which doesn't, I don't have to be up here. Which is okay by me. So anyways, we're just up here messing around. I got this put together. That's what I was trying to do yesterday. And finished it off this morning so it's not so hot. So anyways, this be me. Who is me? Guess who? I'm me. You're not me. You're you. So if I'm me, you're you. You guys take care, and I'll see you later, okay? See ya!